human, business, professional, personal.
Making bigger projects and feeling comfortable. But just add tax credits that are not paid out until all the work is done, all the money is spent, and all the accounting. By the end of the day, they agreed with me. They said, okay, we'll make it all here in Detroit. We'll use it.
What's your name?
Eddie Rubin.
What are you here for, Eddie?
Putting this thing together. Own a company here, Deep Blue Pictures. And we built the company off the incentives started while in college, and it's made our careers. We're going on our 5th feature film producing, and we're young and hungry, and this gave us the opportunity.
Jobs? Jobs is that word that you hear about?
What are you doing here tonight?
Mitch Album, I'm an author and columnist. I was one of the original drafters of the legislation, and we're trying to save this legislation, which has worked extraordinarily well. It's created jobs, it's created industry, and in one fell swoop of an announced budget, it's threatened to go out of existence. I think all the people that you see here are here to try to do the same thing as I am, to try to save a working business.
How long have you been in the industry?
Well, as a writer, I've essentially been in the industry ever since I started writing. I've had 3 movies that have been made, 3 movies that have been made from my books, television programs, and all the rest. But even if I hadn't written a thing or had things done, as a citizen of Michigan, I would want these things to exist because they're good for our state and they're good for our young people to stay here. So I would fight for them whether I was in the industry or not.
Are you going to run for political office at all?
Oh, God, no. Never run for political office. No interest in politics.
Okay, just going to close the statement then.
I would encourage everybody to contact their legislators if they believe that a program that has shown 100-fold growth in 2 years is worth saving. To me, that's worth saving.
Two little lumber companies open. I have no idea.
Go.
How you doing? I'm John Thede, local actor here in Michigan. I do sports radio, so I'm covering it for Sports Talk 60 out of Southfield and also our website. I'm actually here because I care about Michigan. I'm an actor here. I'm a working actor. I do comedy. I do sports radio, and we need this to stay here.
Okay, go ahead.
I'm Emery King. I'm the chairman of the Michigan Film Office Advisory Council. We are an advisory body appointed to advise the governor, the state legislature, and the Michigan Film Office on the growth and sustaining the Michigan film industry. I'm here tonight representing that body, and that's my purpose.
That's good. Okay, just tell me, give me like a closing statement for the young people. How's that sound?
Closing statement for the young people is that we are hopeful of generating enough support so that we can make our intentions clear in Lansing to the legislators in Lansing who will be voting on the governor's proposal to keep this law intact and to make it so that it is effective and will continue to reverse the brain drain. Young people are staying in Michigan in increasing numbers as a result of this legislation, and we want to keep each and every one of you and create the kind of climate that will create jobs and opportunities and hope so that you will be viable tax-paying citizens, invest in the state, invest in your community, pay taxes, and raise your children and families here. So that's the whole purpose of this thing, is to create an indigenous film industry to provide opportunities and jobs for Michigan workers.
So early on. For the first time, our state did something proactive to keep young, talented people in
shows here in Michigan. We have slow seasons just like everybody else does. And with the movies coming into town, there hasn't been any slow season.
Okay, go ahead.
I'm Mike Binder, and I'm here just to be supportive of the Michigan film community, and we need some help. So thanks.
So, do you have any incentives you want to give to the young people and stuff like that?
Just call your people, man.
Tony Wenson, the Director of Studio Operations for Raleigh Studios, and obviously we're here because of the recent input from the Governor in regards to capping the film incentives. We are building the largest, obviously, studio complex in the state of Michigan, and hope that through the efforts of the people of the state of Michigan and the legislature power, that we can absolutely keep the film credits here for the jobs that are really needed in the state of Michigan.
Why? Just because of the tax credits, or do you really want to form a studio right here in Michigan?
We've built it. We've spent $100 million. We have 7 sound stages, state-of-the-art sound stages. And so we've been creating jobs ever since this thing has been enacted, and we'll continue to build jobs in the infrastructure in the state of Michigan.
Has Brooks Patterson been over your studios?
Most definitely.
How's Brooks like it? Give a little soundbite to Brooks.
Well, Brooks has been amazing. I mean, we built it in Oakland County in the city of Pontiac, and his support, without his support, we never would have been able to pull this off. So, I mean, he runs a tight ship in that county, and we're glad that we're there. So,
thank you.
You're welcome.
Go ahead.
Hi, I'm State Representative Doug Geis. I'm here to support the film credits because it's bringing businesses to our state. When we testified last year, I coined the term legislative schizophrenia. And the idea is that every time a new legislature comes in, we try to undo what the last one did. This is good business. This is good law. Leave it alone.
I am Vicki Barnett. I'm a state representative from Farmington and Farmington Hills, and I'm here to support the film industry and a growing creative class in the state of Michigan that will help us diversify our economy and lure businesses here, keep people working.
How do you feel tonight?
I thought this was a great turnout. If the governor could see how many people showed up here today, he would be amazed.